Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 6 of Let's Platinum Nioh. Alright, let's end the mission and see what we get. I think we get a cutscene, so I'm just gonna show that off real quick and then we'll go from there. I have 3 swords.
Who are you?
A foreigner? Your skill against Oni is impressive.
As is your skill with English.
My name is Hanzo Hattori. And you are?
Call me William. I'm here in pursuit of someone.
An enemy, perhaps? Hunting a person down in a strange land will not be easy. If you lend me your strength in fighting Oni, I will help you in return. Well then. Dawn is breaking. Come.
I read somewhere that, like, where he said dawn is breaking, so he's essentially using the cat as like a clock. I read somewhere that that is actually a thing, like because of the way their eyes are shaped or something, that they could figure out, like, based on, I guess, maybe how dilated their pupils were or something like that, that it can actually be used to tell time, which is insane, but yeah. I guess it seems insane to us because I assume no one's doing that in these days. But yeah. Alright, here we go. What did we get for our efforts? So that was Hattori Hanzo. Hanzo is a massive name in Japanese culture. Alright, we finally get access to sort of like the world map.
天下人であった太閤秀吉様が亡くなり、この国では今、二人の侍が歯を競っておる。一人は秀吉様を継いだ石田三成と、もう一人は我が主君、徳川家康様。わしは家康様から西国大名たちの調略を任され、この九州へ参ったのだ。ウィリアム、近頃巷には地味猛量が出没し、大名たちは手を焼いておる。鬼を切るその腕を売り込めば調略の好機となろう。案ずるな。あやかし騒ぎを追えばお主の仇も現れよう。まずは家康様に近しい隣国豊前の官兵衛殿のもとに参ろう。
Alright, here we go. We have access to the world map. So first, mission complete. Isle of Demons. So much for that foreign merchant I've been tracking. I was hoping to capture him and use him as a bargaining chip, but he's dead now. One reaps what they sow. Alright, we get a Himorogi or Himorogi fragment, Tanagashima matchlock, and 3 roaring gun ammunition. And we also get 2,800 gold and 1,200 amrita for our troubles. You acquired a Himorogi fragment. Your mission will be cancelled when used, however all your amrita will be lost. So not great, but that's okay. The mission basic attack controls has been added to the dojo. The mission applied action controls has been added to the dojo. And the mission the way of the ninja novice has been added to the dojo. Twilight mission the blessed village unlocked. Cool. So, there's a lot to go over here, and I guess I will start by explaining the dojo. So if we go to our starting point here, we have a few different options. Shrine, Blacksmith, Dojo, Torii Gate, Hidden Tea House, and Storehouse. Let's start with Shrine. Shrine is essentially what we see when we use shrines in the actual missions. Let's have a look at our Kadama blessings. So we ended up retrieving 9 Kadamas in that first mission. 2 of them were healers, so our elixir drop rate can be increased to 10%. 2 of them were the Hunter Blessing, 2 were Warriors, only 1 was a Swordsman, and 2 Oracles. So you can see how much they increase different rates of drops for different items. So like I said, we always want to keep it on Healer Blessing because it's very difficult to get through the game without elixirs. Really, really difficult, so that's a good idea to keep. We do want to level up. What do we want to level up? Can I only do it once? Oh, that will give me a samurai skill point. I might actually level body up. But let's wait on that a second because I want to see what ability I need to learn. So the next one I want to learn is probably... We could learn Haze, and I only do need one. For that, Haze 2 is better though. And I also want to learn these here. 3, 3. Interesting. Flux 2. Increases key recovery when you switch stances during flux. Does that mean it increases further from what it was already? Oh, what? Oh, okay. That's weird. So if you change to another stance during successful key pulse, and then if you change again, like high, low, you gain even more. Okay, cool. Alright, let's leave that alone for a bit. I'm actually going to have to take a quick break here, so I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Man, it has been a while since I was recording this on Sunday, and it's Thursday night, now I'm back. You know what? We're going to go to the dojo next. So let's have a look at basic action controls. Now, most of this stuff is going to be really simple, but and I think we've already gone through it, but I want to go through it again because I want to make sure that people understand how to play. This is a tutorial to help you understand attacks, the lock-on function, stances, and key pulses. So I'm pretty sure that this was essentially the tutorial that we went through at the very beginning of the game, where we were picking our weapons and it said begin tutorial mission. I think this is what this is, and if it is, I'll just go through it really quickly, but I want to go through it because, well, first of all, I want the ticks on them. I don't think this is necessary for Platinum, but I want the ticks on there, and also I want to make sure that I do this right. Okay, so it looks pretty similar so far, so I'm going to just equip the wooden sword. We've seen that already. What do they want me to do now? Yep, they're teaching me about quick attacks and strong attacks. Alright, so yeah, and then these guys don't block. I guess I can use this opportunity to try and go over different mechanics as well. So lock on is very good, but it's also good to like not always be locked on because you can get away. And also, what is it? Not necessarily get away, but you can... Oh, he does attack. Like, you can attack like that, you know, and miss the first attack there. Don't know why. Oh, I'm supposed to guard and dodge. Probably should read what it says. Ow. He poked me. I'm gonna die on the tutorial mission. Haven't died until yet, and I'm gonna die on the tutorial mission. Okay, so stances. So we know that the high stance does the most damage. There we go. Whenever you attack from behind, it will always perform a critical hit. The game has a little bit of trouble telling what behind is though. That's one interesting thing. I guess that's one interesting thing that they could fix in like Nioh too. It would be to make sure that they get that right. I feel like the team probably, like when they were making it, they were like, yeah, okay, we think we've got this right. But if that is the case, then they kind of made it like just a teensy bit unfair because there are some where it's like very, very close. Alright, key pulsing, we've done that before. Look at the bar at the top left, the key, and time it. There we go, full key pulse. And now I think we're going to fight Yokai. Yep, and so they have the defilement around them. You can clear it with a key pulse, but I killed him too quickly, which probably means I have to do it again. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go on, do your thing. You can even use like, you know, just a small slash and to get rid of like that, and then you just keep pulse there. Alright, cool, we did that. And I think the other one is probably exactly what we did before as well, but it's like the second half, because didn't it have like shooting or something like that? I don't know, we're about to find out. The game takes a while to load the first time, but then it loads pretty quickly after that. Let's see, do we actually get... no, there were no mission rewards, right? I guess we get a nice lovely tick. Okay, oh, okay. You can return to the tutorial at any time by selecting Emerita Memories from the status menu. Really? I didn't know that. Thought Amrita? Oh, well, you can see the tutorial stuff, but you can't actually return to the tutorial. Applied action controls. Alright, yeah, ranged weapon, living weapon. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why they did this. Like, I could have also skipped the begin tutorial mission when I started the game and just done it here. And I think I was going to do that, but I forgot to make a note of it, so I didn't. But like, I will be repeating stuff a lot in this game. Like, I will be repeating certain what do you call certain like, jeez, why can't I think right now? Oh, probably because I'm extremely tired. But it's, you know what, like, you might be thinking, well, if you're extremely tired, why are you playing? It's like, I'm playing because I haven't played in like 4 days and I really, really want to play. Oh, I was supposed to change weapon there. I just want to play. I feel like playing, I want to play. I haven't felt like that in a very long time. Nah, lately it's been okay. Ever since I got the full-time job, it's been really good. Where's me arrows? Alright. I think I mentioned it already, but I was watching another video of a guy. Man, this guy's moving around like crazy. Wow, that sensitivity is nuts. I think I was watching another video and I saw the guy zoom in. I'm like, oh, you can do that? Oops, forgot about that. Okay, item shortcut. Just apply it here. And do that. Oh, yeah, now we can do living weapon. Almost. There we go. Where's our dude? Rah! Kato! Katon! Gokakyu no jutsu! Hiya! Hiya! Bang! Good moves with the axe. Alright, and we're done. What else are we going to get through today? So, 11 minutes... Wait. Yeah, should be on 12? Yeah, 12... Oh, I just watched it. It was like 12:26 or something. I was watching what I did before to try and get an idea. Okay, I have to level, and then I want to do that mission, but I think it's going to take too long. So, oh, okay, that's all right. We can do the other dojo mission now. The other dojo mission is important, so we're going to do that, and that's different. So, yes, I know you've heard me rambling for 6 more minutes, but it's all right. This is the only time we have to do these 2 missions. The rest is going to be fun. Alright, definitely want to do this because it gives you young ninja locks, which... Oh, but those are ninja points, aren't they? Doesn't matter, we'll do it anyway. Ah, William, you have come. If you are interested, I would be happy to teach you what I know of the way of the ninja to you. Wow, that was a really poor sentence. Oh, I know you are strong. Oh, I know you are strong. But soon you will face enemies against whom a frontal attack will lead only to disaster. A ninja, however, strikes from behind. Our strength lies in controlling the battlefield itself. Mastering our techniques will make you a greater warrior yet. I love, I love like ninjas and samurai. It's so clever. Okay, I think this is exactly what it said before, but I'll read it this time. This dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with the blood, sweat, and tears of the uncounted warriors who polish their techniques within its walls. These long traditions and secrets are handed down from generation to generation of samurai. I love these places, man. Dojos are so cool. Hajime! Okay, so I'm pretty sure Hajime means begin. Alright, so we click on the thing, and it tells us that locks of hair can be used to obtain various types of skill points, which we sort of did in the Isle of Demons mission. So a lock of hair from a famed ninja who fell in battle. It is used to obtain 5 ninja skill points. Since ancient times, the hair of the deceased is said to harbour mystical powers that grant strength and protection to those who keep it on their person. We're not keeping it on our person, we're using it. I don't know how. Alright, so now they put a lovely little shrine here for us. Oh, we have to learn the skill first. So we go to ninja skills. We're going to learn Shuriken Shooter, which is basically after throwing a shuriken, pressing the assigned button again, throws another shuriken. Hiya, hiya. Do it again, hiya, hiya. Alright, cool, we'll learn that. And anything else? Yes, we can also learn... Well, they've already taught us Blinding Shell 1, which allows you to ready 2 blinding shells. They will explode when thrown, sending a cloud of particles into the air. Enemies affected by them will be rendered unable to shoot or throw weapons. Reduces the distance at which you can lock onto enemy players. It reduces our distance? Anyway, It allows you, this one, Makibishi, allows you to ready 4 Makibishi. Scatter them on the ground to injure the feet of pursuers, slowing them down. This is actually quite powerful. Like, you wouldn't believe it, but it slows them down considerably. So that's why they gave us the hair. Now we have to ready the ninjutsu or onmyo at the shrine. So let's do that. This won't stay on William after, but it's just for the actual thing. So we're going to press OK to ready all 3 of these, and then we're going to press triangle to just set them on our, well, triangle and then X to set them where we want them. Let's put them all there. Now let's use them. So here they come. There we go. Here they come. Just wait a little bit, wait a little bit, wait a little bit. Throw some Makibishi. Throw a blinding shell. And then use shurikens like crazy. And kick. I forgot to actually put the wooden sword on. Surimate. That's enough. I don't know if I said that right. I apologize if I said that wrong. I know a few words, and I was thinking about this game just before I started recording, and I thought of something very interesting. I won't mention it now because it's not pertinent now, but I'll mention it. I'll try and remember to mention it a little bit further on when the particular thing comes up. So it's very good to do this mission because even though it's very simple and it doesn't seem, well, it's only related to like ninja stuff. Actually, that might be what I need. Interesting. You have a knack for this, William. With this level of diligent practice, you will undoubtedly master more difficult techniques. I will impart further secrets another time. Do not neglect your training in the meantime. So we get some young ninja locks. Young ninjas locks. Shinobi apparel Zuken, Shinobi apparel Joy, and Shinobi apparel Hakama. So just names for so many. The amount of names for like clothing there is in the world that you don't know of is insane. I don't think any of those are particularly good, but well, first of all, this one requires too much body. And its armor is nowhere near mine. My one's really good actually. It has a life and key. 2 of the key parts of a piece of gear. This one, nope, no good. And Hakama. That one's okay, but mine's still better. Ooh, hang on. Ah, but this one weighs too much, damn. Gonna be spending just a little bit of time here in the menus, unfortunately. We'll get back to the good stuff soon. Just trying to test. Ooh, oh, that's an Odachi. Don't want to be using that just yet. What about the longbow? The longbow. Longbow, if you don't know, is sort of it's a way to describe something that it's like when you try and link 2 things that don't have any connection to each other in a really roundabout way. It's referred to as a longbow. Alright, yeah, I think this episode's going to be mostly... you know what, I will do this. So this is Tomei. She says, "Welcome. You don't look like you are from around here. My name is Tomei." Or Tome. And she... Wow. I did not get to read the rest of what she said. Hey, tell me a story from beyond the seas. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so we've got special finds, buybacks, forging, familiarity levels, soul matching, inheritance, reforging, and disassembly. Let's speak to her first though. Are you looking for anything in particular? Hopefully we have everything you need. Feel free to take your time. Come back anytime. It can get boring waiting for customers by myself, so I'll make sure to stock plenty of useful things to tempt you. Please take your time. It's nice to meet you. I'm Senji Tomei, great-granddaughter of Senji Muramasa, another massive name in Japanese culture, a swordsmith and original owner of this blacksmith. Let me know if I can help you with anything. My dream is to become a master swordsmith, just like he was. You must have travelled a great distance to come here. Perhaps you should stock up on supplies. Wow, she's saying a lot of different stuff. Feel free to ask me anything about smithing. This blacksmith belongs to the swordsmith Muramasa, my grandfather. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is at present, but hopefully he'll be back soon. Please take your time. Okay, cool. Talking to her at different intervals will give you sort of different... she'll ask certain questions, and if you if you select the correct answers, she can give you some points, which are very, very useful. So it's very important to know, keep an eye on that. I want to know more. All right, let's learn about these things. What we're gonna do is basically spend this episode. I actually really wanted to play a mission, but I think it's better. I've got like 5 minutes. I'll try and explain as much of the Blacksmith, if not all of it, in this episode, and then we'll do missions next time. All right, about special finds. Rare, exceptional items available in limited numbers. When you return from a mission, you will find the stock has changed. Okay. Buybacks. If you mistakenly sell items or equipment, you can buy them back at the same price. Buybacks are limited to the last 20 sales. Forging. Use materials you own to forge new weapons and armor. Materials are mainly acquired from disassembling other items. Alright, let's go to disassembly then. Disassemble a piece of equipment into forging materials. Okay, good. This is all very quick, so this is actually really helpful. Familiarity levels. It indicates the amount of time you have used a piece of equipment. In Japan, there is a long tradition of believing that tools, used for many years, come to be inhabited by gods or spirits. When you equip items with high familiarity levels, you will receive more Amrita when you pray at a shrine. Ah, interesting. See, even I didn't know that. So just having items with higher familiarity will allow you to receive more Amrita when you pray at a shrine. So every time you pray at a shrine, you get a certain amount of Amrita. Remember in not the very first episode, but when I arrived on the Isle of Demons, I had 0 Amrita. When I collected the Amrita from around the place, I got to 100 or 150, and then I prayed at the shrine and I got the extra 100 or 150, whichever it was, reversed, and then I had exactly 250 and I was able to level up. So every time you go to a shrine from that point, you get more and more and more and more. I think that's just as the game is progressing, but I think it's also dependent on the familiarity levels of your items. As equipment reaches certain familiarity levels, its abilities will grow stronger. After reaching maximum familiarity, equipment that has a special effect marked with that symbol, the inherit icon, will pass on that special effect if it is used as a material in soul matching. Alright, so that's a little bit like more advanced, but we'll get into that. This was part of the bit that I was so confused about and I was worried about when I was going to do this game, and I didn't spend enough time like reading and just sitting here and reading it carefully to actually get it through my head. But then now it's, well, now I know, but it's actually helping reading this stuff again too, for me, myself. Soul match increases the level of your equipment. The level of the base equipment is overwritten by that of the equipment used as a material, and the base equipment's familiarity will be set to 0. If the familiarity of the equipment selected as material is at max, and it has a special effect marked with the inherit icon, that special effect can be inherited. You can select material equipment with a lower level than the base equipment, but the level will not be raised. The item chosen as material will be consumed and disappear in the soul matching process. And finally, inheritance. Each piece of equipment can have a maximum of 1 special effect that can be inherited, as marked with the inherit icon. After reaching maximum familiarity, equipment that has a special effect marked with that icon can be used as a material in a soul match to pass the base equipment. If the base equipment does not have an effect with its own inherit icon, then it will inherit the effect. If the base equipment does not have an effect... Interesting. If the base equipment does have an effect, then it will be overwritten by the inherited effect. Oh, okay, so if the base equipment that you're using doesn't have that icon, but the equipment that you're using, like the other one, not the base, the whatever they call it, the second one, if it does have one, then the base equipment will get the inherited ability. And if the base equipment has the inherited ability, then it will go to the second one, I think. Or it's going to be over, I don't know. Anyway, I'll explain that more later when we actually have an example to use. There are also some special effect combinations that cannot be inherited. She didn't tell us what that was, but yeah. And reforging. Allows you to redistribute the special effects of a piece of equipment. When you select multiple special effects and reforge a piece of equipment, you will raise the levels of those special effects. When you select multiple special effects and reforge... Oh, really? I didn't know that. So many things I didn't know. Don't worry, I know like the basics, so all the advanced stuff will be good. Equipment having special effects with the lock icon and special effects marked with the inherit icon cannot be redistributed. Okay, I think that's enough for today. We'll do more like with the blacksmith later on. Oops, I skipped her talkie unfortunately. We don't need to go to the storehouse right now. I'm going to end the episode, and next time we're going to move to the first sort of side mission called Death to Bandits. And before we do that, I'm going to end the episode, but yeah, I may as well say this right now because I might forget. On the right side of the screen at the bottom, you'll see a whole bunch of numbers. So the top number, it actually says 119 out of 500. So that refers to the amount of items that you have in your inventory. So if you look at the bottom left there, 119 out of 500. The number below that is your glory. You obtain glory by defeating the revenants, or the, what are they called? Yeah, the revenants, like the bloody graves. So you like summon the NPC bloody grave, you fight the warrior, you defeat him, you gain a bit of glory. That's glory. That's what that symbol is. The one below that is your money, the coins, 7,319, and the one below that is your Amrita, 5,178. And I'll probably level at the beginning of the next episode, and then we'll do Death to Bandits. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 6 of Let's Platinum Nioh. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.